Get it straight right there. It's about to fall. Are we live? Awesome, guys. Hey, this is Mike with My Real Estate Dojo. In the next few minutes, I'm going to talk you some crucial information about the golden ingredient for any entrepreneur to have massive success and fly to their dreams, guys. Okay? So let me repeat that one more time. It's so crucial you understand that. I'm going to show you the golden ingredient, okay, for any entrepreneur to have massive success and fly to their dreams. And there's only one thing. Now, I've been in business since high school, and I've started all my businesses from scratch without borrowing any money, without going to a credit card, without borrowing money from family, no lenders. So I've learned a lot of skills over those years. And being in the trenches and using my imagination and using my will and using creativity and all the other stuff that people say are important items are very correct. Okay? Like if you use imagination, you use creativity, you use your will, you don't take no for an answer. Those are very, very important. But before the roller coaster can start going down, or before the movement can start, there's one ingredient above all other ingredients that I just mentioned that's called the golden ingredient. So again, I highly believe in creativity, hard work, imagination, right? Discipline, all the stuff that's for free. Unlike other people say you got to borrow money, you got to shake hands, you got to have connections, all that stuff. I don't believe in any of that. But before you can tap into those 4 or 5 ingredients that I just mentioned, okay, because those are not the golden ingredient. The very first golden ingredients, okay, the very first one, and pay attention, this is so important, guys, so important, is that the ability for the entrepreneur to be able to jump, okay, into darkness, into risk, into nothingness, and have faith and believe in themselves that no matter what happens, I'm gonna figure it out. Again, let me stop, guys. Before money, before connections, before all this education, before creativity, hard work, the most number one important ingredients for success as an entrepreneur is your ability to look at the risk right in the face and be able to make a decision by yourself, not anybody else helping you, patting you, massaging you, pushing you, selling you, or pulling the wool over you, for you to be able to make a decision for yourself and jump. Okay? If you can jump, okay, then the probability of you having success increases 90% compared to somebody that cannot jump. Let me give you an example. Many people will call me right now for my virtual assistant book that I have for sale that I'm selling for $1,500, but you could download it for 97 bucks. Out of the 50, we only got 9 left. We've been selling like hotcakes, guys. Somebody just contacted me. I think they're gonna buy one, so there might be only 8 left. But some people go online and have tons of questions. Okay, that's a small percentage of people. Some other people will go online and instantly leap and take the faith, okay? And the ones that have questions that want to reach out to me, I always tell them in a very nice, polite way that I can, but try to deliver the punch to them, try to deliver the message to them, try to shake them and wake them up, because there's so much, we're all trained to be a certain way. And I'm trying to punch them up and help them realize, to wake them up, that if you can't look at a deal, what is a deal? Like my deal, or a real estate deal, right? Like a property deal or a car deal or whatever you're trying to do, negotiate a bargain or whatever you're trying to do, what kind of business you're trying to do. If you can't look at a deal and by yourself come to a conclusion, okay, positive or negative, and if you come to a positive and you can't jump, you have to ask around. Like you have to ask your mama, you got to ask the salesperson, hey man, or do you need somebody to sell you, or any of those things. Then the problem's going to come down the line, because the person or the school or the training that's going to sell you the products, they're going to make their money and they're going to move on. However, your inability to jump, okay? Your ability to say, look, I'm sitting in a plane, I'm flying, and I have a parachute, and I have to jump, okay? And instead of you making the decision, if you need somebody to just kick you out like that, then the problem with that is, and pay attention, is the most important part, is that next time you go out there and you do, say, marketing, you find a motivated seller, they call you. Their house is worth 100. You're gonna buy it for 50. What's gonna happen? You're not gonna be able to make a decision, dude. You're gonna be scared. You're gonna be like, what should I do? Should I ask my wife? Should I ask my partner? You're gonna post on Facebook. You're gonna ask this guy. You're gonna ask that guy. And what happens is another investor may get it, and boom, they'll close the deal. That's one possibility. Another possibility is that you are not gonna act on it. You're gonna be wishy-washy. And let me tell you guys, entrepreneurship is risky, dude. Okay? So if you're always thinking about, well, this is risky, then you're in the wrong fucking field. I don't know what else to tell you, dude. Okay? If you're trying to find something that's not risky, go to a mental hospital, get locked up. Shit is safe. Go to jail, whatever. But, you know, driving on the streets is risky. Driving to your stupid job that you hate, working for the man that you deserve more money, he doesn't give it to you. He tells you when you could go to the football games to hang out with your kids, or soccer games to hang out with your kid. You don't think that's risky? Right? You know how many people get in car wrecks, man, a day? If you do, you know, so people die. So yeah, life is risky, dude, first of all. And then entrepreneurship is way more riskier. Way more riskier. I'm not gonna tell you it's not risky. So the very most important thing is not to learn sales, not to learn negotiation, not to learn creativity, not to learn follow-up, none of that stuff, okay? The very first ingredient to have success, massive success as an entrepreneur, is to be able to realize this risk, look down right into that black deep nothing, and say, I'm gonna be okay, I'm gonna jump, and then boom, and you jump, okay? That's it. And if you can't do that, you're not gonna have success, because entrepreneurship is gonna require that every fucking day. You gotta make decisions, big ones, easy ones, tough ones. You gotta put all your money up. Dude, it's just, if you're having a hard time to buy one little product, it doesn't have to be for me, it be anybody, or to get this new tool that you need, or to get this X or Y, and you're just wishy-washy, and you're asking the sales guy for them to sell you, pull the wool over your eye, guess what? They're going to make money, you're going to split with your money, and you're not going to get a return on your investment, guys. That's the end of the story. And that's one of the main reasons that if you go to my website, I have my coaching price right there. If you go to anybody else's website, okay, what you're going to find is sales funnels, landing pages. They're trying to get you, manipulate you, push you. I don't want people like that. I only want to work with champs. I want not chimps, champs. Let me hear that again. I want to only work with champs, not chimps. I don't want to persuade a customer to use my coaching. I don't want to persuade a customer to buy my product. I don't want to sell a customer to buy my product. I don't want to manipulate anybody to buy anything, because yes, I will make money. Let me say it again. I will make money if I manipulate you, but I don't want to do that. Why? Because I want to be a life changer. I want to be a significance in your life. And I know for a fucking fact, I've been personal training since high school, and I know the psychology and training behavior. And if I push you to do something, to buy a product, get coaching, your probability of success dramatically decreases. Okay, dramatically. And I can give you examples after examples. I can give you one personal example, like with my own personal brother. You know, God was, you know, very good guy, very smart guy, you know, way smarter than me, has more talent than me, but he's never been hungry, he's never been driven. So you, like me, you got to sell them. And I wanted the best for him, and I wanted him to succeed, so I pushed him, and I pushed him, and I put money up for him. I started businesses for him, and all these businesses that he did were never any good, okay? Then the realization happened to me that, okay, the movement, fuck you, pay the price. Because if you don't pay the price, right, You're never going to go anywhere. And what is the price of the golden ingredient? That the price is you're going to jump into darkness. You can crash and die. You can lose all your fucking money, right? Or you could jump and have faith and have belief in yourself that you're willing to do whatever the fuck is required to figure out what to do. If that is do this, if it's do this, you're going to do it. You're going to change. You're going to change till you're able to fly, dude. Till you're able to fly. And if you could commit to that, and if you're able to jump, okay, out of the airplane with a parachute or without a parachute. I've always jumped without a parachute. I'm doing this coaching. I don't know shit. I'm doing it. I don't know how to write a book. I'm doing it. I didn't know how to start a moving company. I'm doing it. I didn't know how to be a real estate broker. I was doing it. I don't know how to be a real estate investor. I was doing it. So you can jump out of the airplane without a parachute. Okay? But if you have the balls, if you have the courage to jump, to have a leap of faith, your chance of success, okay? But if you don't have the balls, the courage, you need somebody to sell you or persuade you or pull you or push you or kick you or do some kind of sales tactic, you're not going to have success. Now, pay attention. You got to take the same exact idea and bring it to your customers. So if you're a real estate investor, you don't want to sell your seller. Many reasons. One of the major reasons is that the seller will have seller's remorse because it takes such a long time for the transaction to close, like 30 days, 45 days. So if you pull, push, persuade, sell a seller for them to give you your house 50 cents on a dollar or owner financing, later on they're not going to show up at a title company, okay? And it's going to cost you a lot of time and suffering. But what I teach is that you allow the seller for them to make a decision for themselves and for them to jump. You don't persuade them, you don't push them, you don't do any of that crap. All you do is do my superhero closing, which I have on my website. It's called my No Fluff Negotiation. Get that, guys. It helps you get cash offers. It helps you get owner financing, and it does it without being a, bully and a hard seller or a hard closer or any of those things that we all hate, like a car salesperson, right? Like a condo, timeshare salespeople. We don't want to deal with that crap, and I don't want to do that to you, and I don't want you to do that to the customers, whoever they may be. What I want you to do is add value and build rapport with them and allow the customer to jump, okay? And if you allow that customer, in this case, if you're a realtor or if you're a real estate investor, the seller to jump, to make a decision to use your services, you don't have to worry about the deal going bad. That decreases the probabilities significantly. So again, let me summarize it up for you. The reason I don't want to sell you, and the reason you're not going to have success, okay, or massive success, if you can't make decisions for yourself, if you can't just leap into darkness, into unknown, into your fears, okay? If you can't do that, then you have no business. You have no business being an entrepreneur, guys, and I'm telling you this out of my heart, okay? Why? Because the entrepreneur has to be making every day crazy decisions, day after day, month after month. And if you can make decisions and you're looking for somebody to guide you, hey mama, hey Mr. Salesperson, hey cousin, hey Facebook, hey this, it's never gonna work. What's gonna work is you fucking jump, boom, I don't know what to do, I don't know, oh shit, it's scary, and you figure something out, dude. Right? That's what's gonna work. And you're gonna make mistakes. Let me tell you this, dude. I just wrote a book. I fucked up. I put it on the wrong section. There was so many bugs with it. Some people, we didn't even learn how to deliver it right. People didn't get it. It was a total, embarrassment, right? I make shitload of mistakes. I'm not perfect, dude. I'm not perfect at all. But I always tell you guys that start where you stand, okay? Start where you stand. And the reason I tell you that is that if you start where you stand, you've already taken that leap, okay? You don't have to be perfect. I was doing these YouTube videos. I didn't even have a mic. I just recently got a mic, like when we hit like 6,000 viewers. I didn't have a mic. I didn't have a stand. I just started what I stand. There was a lot of people when I had only like 400 subscribers. They were, you know, following me, taking my information, reaching out to me, and trying to give me tips, but talking shit. Like, Mike, you need a better backboard. Hey, Mike, you need a better camera. Mike, you need to fix your studying. Mike, you need to be this. You know what? They were just mad because I was doing my dreams. And if you're one of my students, I could help you do your dreams just the way you are, with all your lacks. Man, I take lacks and I turn them to advantages. That's the way I roll at the dojo, dude. That's what the alchemy formula is. You take lacks, you take nothing, and you turn it into gold. You know what I mean? Gold. Okay? I'm not saying go out there and borrow debt and put it on your credit cards. The other guys is saying that shit. I'm saying that you should use no money, or you should use sweat equity, or you should use this much money and get that money back as soon as possible, so you could have what's called house money, which is free money. And then with this house money, it wasn't even yours, and you could take the most amount of risk. You could dive all the way and risk it all to make it, because it really wasn't your money. You took your money back already. Where if you have to go borrow money from a credit card company or a bank or a lender, you don't have the opportunity and the chances to do that. And right off the gate, you have all these liabilities, guys. So anyways, guys, if you can't leap forward, right, into darkness, your probability of success is very slim. And it's raining in Colorado right now. I'm so thankful, dude, and so happy to be alive and be able to change your guys' life, man. Go out there and hustle and bustle. Don't take no for an answer. If you have any comments, leave it below. I'll be happy to answer you. Follow me on Facebook at Facebook.com/My Real Estate Dojo, and we'll talk soon. See you later.